Hey, what's up everyone? This is ShadowFox007 and welcome back to Retro Week. Today I'm going to play a little Ninja Gaiden. I had to correct myself because I always like to say Gaiden and I think that's wrong, or is it right? No, it's Gaiden. Shoot. Anyway, I always would say the wrong thing, apparently, as you can tell. But this is an old game. If you saw earlier, it was made in 1989. So if you want to do the math, I was actually 6 years old when I played this. And I don't remember much of the game, but I do remember the cutscenes. Those are really cool, and I remember up to probably the second level, which means I fucking probably sucked at this game. But for some reason, I know I was a little nostalgic about it. It was kind of like the Bubble Bobble thing. I think it's the music. The music was always the key point to this game, and being able to use your little swords and jump on stuff, which could be very frustrating at times because part of this game you could jump on walls, and I don't remember anything else doing that at the time. But you stick to everything, and it's kind of difficult to like jump down. Some of the like little controls aren't as fluent as you would hope. But yeah, that was all fun, jumping around like a ninja, acting like a ninja, beating up people with your knives. But you also get power-ups. One of the things is kind of like the Ninja Star, and every time you throw a Ninja Star, it takes away like supplies, so you would have to pick up these other things which weren't power-ups, and those were actually give you more and more supplies. But certain things took more than just 3 like points or whatever you want to call them. They took like 10, so you had to manage it, and sometimes you get yourself screwed over like I do at different points. But I don't know, I thought it was a fun game. I wanted to show people, especially ones who haven't seen it. I think it's a really cool game. I'm pretty sure it's on a ROM somewhere. I think most NES games are on it, so I would definitely recommend it. And obviously it became huge. I mean, there's many versions of it to this day. I haven't played them all. I have a couple, and I think they were really fun. And like I said, even though this was very difficult, and if it was in the arcades, oh my god, whoever was running that arcade was making bank on this game, because let's just put it this way. I filmed about 50 minutes worth of me playing this game, and I only have about 9 minutes worth to show you. So there's a lot of failures, and I'll put that in the bloopers if you guys want to check that out later. But oh yeah, like what I was saying, the cutscenes. This, awesome. Graphics, amazing. This was tip-top at the time. But like all things, you know, graphics get better, things fade, and now it just kind of looks shitty. But like I said, this was all about Retro Week, kind of thinking about the past, being nostalgic, and I hope you guys enjoy the game. You know, it's simple, very simple. A, B to jump, a B to knife, and but I didn't want to talk more about that. I did want to talk about movies and how I haven't been watching really any movies. I think the last movie I saw was Flight, and I was like, just like the plane. It was alright. But I did want to talk about, I guess, The Evil Dead, because that's coming out. And I remember watching that when I was younger, too. And I thought it was kind of cool to talk about an older movie. And it has Bruce Campbell. And if you don't know who Bruce Campbell is, you should look him up. He's kind of hilarious. He was in Spider-Man for a little snippet. And so they're kind of reintroducing or reviving this movie. And a lot of people are saying it's a really good, scary movie. I don't know. The thing I liked about the old one was that it was kind of scary and very demented, if you will, because there's like, it's known for the rape scene with the tree, and that was like shocking at the time. But also kind of has some humor, and Bruce Campbell and his look, it's just humorous. His facial expressions, and I think he's really underrated with his facial expressions, and I really enjoyed that series of The Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, especially that, like, Shop Smart, Shop S-Smart, that was his thing, S-Mart, I think that's what I said, and I just enjoyed that series, and so now they're reviving it. I'm a little skeptical, because I think most scary movies kind of fall into the similar thing of, okay, we're gonna try to scare you, not really with the storyline or with like the actual script, but really with like loud bangs and quick cuts and like something that pop right in front of you to startle you, really. And like I said, it's a startle, it's not really a scare. But I was listening to some of the producers, and they were trying to say they wanted to get really more like mental, kind of almost Asian I would say movies tend to do that. They try to never show you the the villain or the monster, and they just kind of let your mind do the work, and hopefully your fears are what make you feel that's a fearful movie. That doesn't work too well with me, but I don't know. The reason I don't like them, one of just because they do the typical thing, it's just, I think the victims in most scary movies are just idiotic. And that's what frustrates me. I mean, you always have, there was a, what's his name? Pablo Francisco. He put it best. He's like, the victims are so stupid in scary movies that you could strangle them with the cordless phone. And I totally believe that. They'll slip on anything and they'll fall down a flight of steps and fall out the window, break their neck, and that's it. And that just, I don't know, that just doesn't do it for me. You know, I mean, a typical thing like in a Jason movie, the lights would be off, you know, you hear the little and you know something's about to go down, and then the lady, because it's always a female, she's like, Billy, are you there? You know, with the door already ajar, so you know something is wrong. You know, maybe call 911. Shit, I don't know. Maybe get away from the house. But of course, she'll go in, calling out Billy again and again, and then realize, hey, I'm dirty. Let's go take a shower, because this is the most appropriate time. Because there's no power. I don't know where Billy is, but I feel like I should get naked. And of course, she goes to shower. Someone takes her out. And you're like, oh my gosh, horror. And to me, I laugh at that. And I've actually laughed in scary movies and people look at me like, what the? I'm like, come on, you can't think that's really scary. I'm like, it's comical. Or even better, when the person like gets away and they're fighting, and then like, you know, they're somehow was able to escape. But right before that, like they run out of the house, or they run maybe out of a farm, and they're like, oh, I got my cell phone. Hello, 911? Yeah, I'm in front of my house. Yeah, there's a guy who's chasing me. He's right behind me. No, he's not gonna come outside. Come on now. I have a phone. I'm invincible. And of course, the bad guy comes, takes him, drags him in, and kills him. And I'm like, keep on running. Or I always got a Halloween. Oh my god, that used to frustrate me with Mike Myers. He would just walk like a pro, like a gigolo, like just strutting his stuff. And then you have this person who's like a sprinter, just like 2 miles later, and then she turns back and Mike Myers is just still walking and he's catching up, and I'm like, how do you do that? And of course that person will hit like a tree trunk, fall down, and Mike Myers who's just walking, you know, looking at people, say, hey, what's up? He still can catch him and kill him. Things like that, just, I don't know, it just not irks me, it's just I don't want to watch it anymore. It's done, it's over with, move on. Create something new, people. And I know it's hard, but I guess that's my thing with scary movies. I want to see something different. I want to see the villain or the monster and a bunch of smart people, and yet the villain and can still take them out, and still it's not like this spirit where they can't fight. No, I want them to be able to fight it. It's just this thing is very methodical. I think Predator was like that in the first stage. Where I know it's not scary, it's kind of like action, but I remember the Predator jumping between this force of people, of like 8 or 10 individuals, and he just fucks up everyone. That's cool. I mean, to me, that's like, oh shit, they were smart, but he was smarter, or it was smarter. But I don't know. I guess that's all I have right now. I know the video is going to be ending soon, so for now, this is Shadow Fox signing out, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.